Yo, what's up everybody? Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you all are doing well. Today we are back with another highly requested video. And that video is top 10 things only Canadians do and think it's normal. Thank you so much for stopping by today for another reaction. The support truly means a lot. Feel free to spam my comment section and my suggestion link in the description down below if you would like to recommend some more of these amazing videos for me to react to. Other than that, let's jump right into the video, man. I see a big Canadian flag. A big Canadian flag.
Is the most unusual thing about Canucks? Let us know in the comments.
Hey, before we start this video, when we used to watch iCarly as a kid, I don't know if y'all used to watch iCarly, but when I used to watch iCarly as a kid, and they went down to Canada, and they went and got like those pink things. I don't know what they were called, little fat patty things or whatever. They went and got those little pink things at the factory, and they was eating them, and they was like, the tour guy, I guess, he was Canadian, and he was a little rude towards the end, and they was like, "Ooh, you've never seen a rude Canadian before. You don't get that much." Is that true? Is that like really a true stereotype? Because I've heard a lot of people say that about Canadians. Like, they are very, very nice. You guys are very nice, but you guys could get cruel. Cruel. And y'all be wearing shorts in the snowy weather. You see, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. We don't do that.
Number 10.
I can't do
Eat
that.
ketchup-flavored chips. Whether you call them chips or crisps, Canada is a Commonwealth country after all, flavored potato chips are a common snack across the globe.
I love ketchup chips, man. I love ketchup chips so much, but not the Lay's kind. It's a different brand. I think it's like...
From barbecue to bacon, plain, rippled, or even dill pickle, the flavors of this popular snack run the gamut.
Ooh.
However, one flavor is notoriously famous for being available almost exclusively in Canada: ketchup.
That is nice.
It's not ketchup.
Definitely not ketchup.
Not ketchup.
Nicer than ketchup.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
nice.
The condiment-flavored treat is a huge favorite of Canadians because it's delicious, and one that often confuses visitors from other countries. Although its origins are a little fuzzy, it was likely inspired by the long-standing pairing of ketchup and another potato-based food, French fries.
It's the powder or the seasoning, but it's working. There you go.
Either way, it's one of many unique food items that many Canucks seem to long for. Number 9.
I try to stay away from all the junk food and the snacks and all that, but I could pick me up a bag and, pick at it once in a while. I try not to, add those type of things in my diet, too much. I can't have a cheat day every day. I can't have a cheat day every weekend either. Unacceptable.
Wear shorts in cold weather.
Didn't I just say that?
The stereotypes
This is
are
crazy.
true. Canadian winters can be bitterly cold.
They do it out here
but
too.
What many may not know is that the climate goes extreme on both ends.
The government of Canada issued a warning today about a dangerous condition that seems to be spreading farther north thanks to global warming. White guys wearing shorts all winter.
Sure, some places might dip below
that's
-40 in the
stereotype.
winter, but some summers can see highs of 104 degrees Fahrenheit, or above 40 in Celsius, as Canadians would say. So with such a broad spectrum, it's no surprise that locals have acclimated to drastic changes in temperature. So much so that it's fairly common to catch someone wearing shorts that you'd likely associate with warmer weather in the winter.
This is
It's
crazy.
minus 20 out there today. Why, in good heavens, are you in shorts?
I'm in
Let me see that.
shorts. Yeah.
Show me the
Why
shorts.
is the big question? I guess I like the cold.
After enduring the heavy cold for several months, some residents will break out the shorts and walk outside in sub-zero.
All right. So I'm gonna ask this question now. We got some black Canadians. Do the black Canadians be in shorts, or are they bundled up? Let me know in the comments down below, man. I hate the stereotype like this, but black people don't like the cold, man.
Temperatures. No one's going skiing like that, but you may very well see someone walking to the store
it's
in the
true,
snow
man.
in shorts and sandals.
Some people with shorts out here, so some brave people.
Like, look at this.
Number 8. Give their coins unique names.
So how they dressing
In
in the summer?
1987, a gold-colored coin was introduced to eventually replace the Canadian $1 bill.
Dollar coins will replace the bills that are now stuffed into fare boxes,
reduce the number of quarters we have to carry around, and save Canadian transit authorities $2 million annually.
Slightly larger than a quarter, the $1 coin depicts Queen Elizabeth II on one side, and on the other is a bird seen widely across the country, the loon, hence its cute nickname, Loony. In 1996, the $2 bill was also replaced with a coin that received its own moniker, the toonie, as in the number 2 and the loony, even though it has a polar bear on it.
Introducing Canada's new $2 coin. Change that counts.
Among Canadians, these two coins and their unique names are quite treasured.
It's federal currency, and you people talk about it like it's a Hanna-Barbera character.
Here we go.
In fact, at the 2002 Winter Olympics, a lucky loony was hidden under the ice where both the Canadian men's and women's hockey teams won their gold medals.
It became a piece of Canadian lore after a loony was hidden at center ice at the 2002 Salt Lake Winter Olympics as a good luck charm.
Have you ever heard of a more Canadian story than that? Number 7, put Clamato in Bloody Marys. Should you travel anywhere in the world and walk into a bar and ask for a Bloody Mary, the bartender is likely to serve you a tomato juice-based cocktail.
A little bit of lemon juice really helps pick up the flavors in that. And that's a simple way of making a simple Bloody Mary.
But for Canadians, their red drink is known as a Bloody Caesar and has one distinguishing difference from its counterpart, clam broth. Instead of tomato juice, Canadians use a mixture of both tomato juice and clam broth, known most famously as Clamato.
Really grabbed Canada by storm, and you see this drink everywhere that Canadians get together.
A signature cocktail, the Caesar is almost as common in Canadian bars as any of the high-powered beers the country is known for. So next time you're above the 49th parallel and looking for a zesty beverage, try replacing your Bloody Mary with a Caesar, and your taste buds will thank you.
That's good. I haven't had one of those like in quite a long time, I must say.
Really good.
Number 6, send letters to Santa, who lives there. Every year, countless kids send letters to Santa Claus hoping to get their favorite toys for Christmas.
4-year-old Gavin isn't taking any chances. He's going straight to Santa with his list of Christmas wishes.
Yes, lots of toys.
You want lots of toys from Santa?
For Canadian youngins, it's even easier given that Santa's address is actually in Canada. It even has its own special postal code, HOH-OHO. Kids, and kids at heart, can send letters addressed to the North Pole in Canada and are guaranteed to receive a reply.
How does he do it? No one's sure, but it's probably not all that hard.
Guaranteed to receive a... Oh, for real? I never received a reply as a kid. Why I ain't never received no reply as a kid? That's how I...
For a guy who taught reindeer how to fly.
Whether the North Pole is actually in Canada is currently under debate, but that certainly hasn't stopped thousands of kids from sending letters every year. The country's national mail carrier, Canada Post, makes use of volunteers, or Santa's elves, if you will, to help keep this program active year after year.
So Canada Post has hired some special letter carriers to help out. They have lots of experience making deliveries, and they definitely know the way to the North Pole. Hey, there's Rudolph and the guys now.
Number 5, make unencumbered visits to Cuba. Contrary to popular belief, residents of the United States are actually allowed to travel to Cuba if you're willing to jump through a series of hoops to get there.
I ain't going to Cuba. What you gotta go to Cuba for? What you going to Cuba for? Cuba? I heard not to go to Cuba. I heard not to go to Cuba. I heard word of mouth not to go to Cuba. I'm not going to Cuba. I was about 12 years old. I ran with it. I got that advice from an adult. From a family member. Cuba? What's in Cuba? What's in Cuba? The only way for me to see is to go out and explore myself. What's in Cuba? Somebody let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to do some research too. But yeah, what's in Cuba?
But due to the U.S. embargo on Cuba, tourism hasn't been permitted for years.
The U.S., fearing communism's expansion, sets up the embargo to strangle Cuba's economy.
Canadians, however, have not had any such restrictions. Cuba is often cited as one of the most popular destinations for Canadians who wish to escape the cold winter months.
Canadians enter and leave Cuba at twice the rate of any other nationality, including Cubans themselves, which gives some idea of just how dominant they are in the Cuban tourist market.
Most major airports have direct flights, and countless inexpensive, all-inclusive packages have made it easy for Canadians to enjoy beaches, sun, and, if interested, cigars in this Caribbean destination.
That's Cuba? Cuba nice. Cuba nice. I likes that. How much it costs to go to Cuba round trip? 2 people. Basic economy or I'm trying to think. See, I don't want to go on no plane right now because of what's been going on around the world. Like, too many things been going on, as a matter of fact. I'm not jumping on that plane, man. Okay, I can't do it. I can't do it right now. I can't do it. I'm more likely to take a boat or take a cruise. And I don't do ships. I don't do cruises. I don't do oceans. No. I'm more likely to do that, though. Look, I bring me a life vest. And I bring me a little, inflatable raft on board. Something you like pull a string and we got a raft. Because ain't nobody finna leave me and my loved ones stranded on no cruise, man. Letting all the boats down, trying to be selfish. Nah. We straight. We be alright. I promise you, I get on the cruise, I'm not having no clothes or nothing. Nothing. No clothes or nothing. Straight up safety equipment. I'm talking about scuba diving gear. Somebody got to be prepared. To get all that. Man.
Blending the traditions of Spain, Africa, and its native peoples, and lit by the fires of independence and revolution, the aromas, textures, and flavors of this Caribbean nation are like no other.
Number 4, celebrate Thanksgiving in October. A holiday to celebrate the harvest is fairly common around the world. But in modern media, we often hear about American Thanksgiving in November and the Black Friday sales and chaos that follow.
Well, turkey's burnt. Potatoes are ruined.
For Canadians, the same Thanksgiving holiday is actually celebrated in October.
Oh, right, I forgot. You guys are weird. You pronounce the word out.
What? October? What? So when's your Halloween?
Seemingly originating in 1579 during Martin Frobisher's excursion to find the Northwest Passage, it slowly evolved as the years passed, often dubbed Canadian Thanksgiving to distinguish it from its U.S. counterpart. Canada is not the only country that celebrates it in October.
The thing is, it's basically the exact same holiday, except earlier.
Grenada, St. Lucia, and even Germany celebrate similar festivals that same month. And honestly, it's nice to have a longer break between this giant meal and the one in December.
Is it better to have Thanksgiving 1 month before Christmas that the Americans do? Or is it better to have it two months before, as Canada does?
2 months. Save you some money. Thanksgiving's a lot, especially if you have a feast with all your family members over. Then you gotta worry about the holidays if you celebrate. So you gotta worry about getting a bunch of Christmas presents, and you gonna be spending a bankroll. Yeah. Your bank is gonna be singing to you. It's gonna be singing to you. Stop spending me. That's exactly what my bank was doing. It's great. Stop spending me.
Number 3, are sorry about being sorry.
Man.
Ask virtually anyone around the globe to describe a Canadian, and they'll likely use one word: friendly. Canucks are widely considered some of the friendliest people in the world.
Oh, so the stereotype is true.
Oh, sorry there. Didn't see ya. You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Sorry about that.
So friendly, in fact, that we've been stereotyped for apologizing for almost anything and everything. It's become such an ingrained part of Canadian culture that the Ontario government had to pass the Apology Act of 2009, which stated that an apology does not automatically comprise an admission of guilt.
Well, this is a mugging. So,
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. If I could just get that wallet right there.
It's one of the more quirky aspects of Canadian culture that certainly distinguishes us from other countries, who shall remain nameless. Sorry, we're just too polite to call them out.
We say it correct. Sorry. I think that they just don't know how to say it because they never do it, or they just blame it on the nearest person and or country. They just do that.
Number 2, buy milk in bags.
Oh, yeah, I know about
At one
the milk in
time,
bags.
the milkman came to your house and dropped off your bottles of milk.
Oh, it's only the milkman. Hey, maybe I should be a...
I know, but when they be delivering the milk in the glass bottles and they used to deliver them, I know there used to be so much milk that used to spill everywhere, or the glass used to tap and then the jars will break. I said jars. The glass bottles will break, That had to be an issue.
As cartons became the
Is that why
norm,
they did
people
bags?
got used to buying them in stores. For Canadians, The shift from the imperial measuring system to metric also brought something new: milk in bags.
What is It's so dangerous. What do you mean? Why? Why would you put it in a bag?
As companies were shifting all of their containers to new sizes, milk bags were easy to change. Quickly enough, bagged milk became quite popular and is still widely used today. Canadians aren't the only ones who use it either.
You know, if you want to save some for yourself, you can always just kind of...
How's it taste?
Like sucking on a teat. Quite literally, actually.
China, Israel, South Africa, and even Argentina all make use of the arguably more environmentally friendly container. But cut that corner hole too big and you are in for an utterly disastrous bowl of morning shreddies.
Your milk comes in bags.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone,
comment, subscribe.
Number 1. Sing national anthem in both languages. To English in 1906.
Like when they do like in English, and then they gotta translate it to French. That's so much, man.
Our home and native land.
They're speaking English than French. So much more complex than the U.S. We just know English.
Several times.
And it's not even the original English language. Wearing shorts in the snow, which is crazy. I can't get used to the milk in the bag. I can't get used to that. But when I come there, that's an experience. So I gotta go get me some bagged milk and eat a bowl of cereal or something. That's definitely what I gotta do when I touch down. Because I told you I only seen Niagara Falls. We did not go far, man. I was with my grandparents. You think grandparents are about to explore? Nah. I'm gonna go out there while I'm still young. And I'm gonna just travel. I'm gonna travel the world and explore these places because I want to see Canada again. I want to see Canada myself. I want to go ahead and see Cuba. Oh, so many people talk about Cuba out here, but I stop listening to these American people. Just travel the world, man. Honestly. Thank you so much, everybody, for the recommendations. You guys have been spamming the comments, and I get everybody's suggestions through my emails. I wake up, and my emails are flooded with recommendations, and I really appreciate that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Once again, if you are new to the channel, welcome to the family. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time. Turn all post notifications on so you don't miss another reaction video. Once again, it's your boy Strac Views clocking out with another reaction video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe.